Nestle is the world's largest food and beverage manufacturer and a leader in nutrition, health and wellness. Nourishing Malaysians since 1912, Nestle has earned the trust of our consumers through quality brands and products. Nestled within the vicinity of Shah Alam, the Nestle manufacturing site is one of the largest in the Nestle world.
Hi, I'm ZULAIKA, which is the first presenter, and I would like to present the company background. Nestle is a nutritional, health and wellness corporation that makes, sells and manufactures prepared foods and culinary aids, milk-based products, pharmaceutical and automatic food, infant foods and cereals, powder and liquid beverages, water, milk product and ice cream, nutrition and health research, prepared dishes and culinary assistant, confectionery and pet care are among the company's offerings. The company was founded in 1866 by Henry Nestle and it is headquartered in Vevey, Switzerland. They currently have over 400 factories and operates in 189 countries around the world. Nestle started in 1866 with the establishment of the Anglo-Swiss condensed milk firm, a Swiss company based in Switzerland which was founded by brothers Charles and George Bish from the United States of America. In 1867, Henry Nestle, the company's creator and a German-born pharmacist, introduced FAR570, which translates to flour with milk, for use by infants who cannot be breastfed in order to reduce high death rates. This creates a severe rivalry with Anglo-Swiss as both companies began selling competitive versions of each other's original products such as condensed milk and infant cereal and eventually expanded internationally. Nestle began operation in Malaysia in 1912 at the Anglo-Swiss Condensed Milk Company in Penang, and due to the company's growth and expansion, they relocated to Kuala Lumpur in 1939. As of today, Nestle Malaysia is a household name in Malaysia with brands like Maggi, Nescafe, Milo and KitKat. Nestle Malaysia has a particular place in Malaysian heart with over 6 factories, over 5,000 employees and over 500 halal certified products. Nestle Malaysia Berhad is a Malaysian firm that manufactures nutrition, health and wellness products which is formed and commercial public limited company by Shares Investment Holding Company. It is traded on the Bursa Malaysia Securities Center Berhad Exchange. One of the Nestle mission is to improve quality of life and contribute to a healthy future, constantly investigate and push the frontier of what is possible with meals, beverages and nutritional health solution. They also put our energy and resources where they can make the most difference in people's life, protect and enhance the environment, and generate considerable value for our shareholders and stakeholders. Next is management approach. There are 3 management approaches which are: firstly, factor to consider having a segment reporting. Secondly is type of segment, and lastly is identify the chief of decision making and its responsibility. For factor to consider having a segment reporting, firstly is the nature of the business activity. Secondly, the existence of managers responsible for the activities. Thirdly is information presented to the Board of Directors. The Board of Directors for the Nestle Malaysia Berhad has access to any information that they require and has an unrestricted access to information of the group business. The company has 2 reputable operating segments. Firstly is based on their product which is categorized under the food and beverage segment. Secondly is geographical. It is considered as a regionally and global managed business. In Nestle, the chief of decision making are the board of directors. The board have a long list of general responsibilities, but some responsibilities within the company are reserved for the board, and they are: firstly is review, approve and adopt the company's strategic plan and annual budget. Secondly is declaration of dividend, approval of financial statement, account and quarterly report of the company. Thirdly is acquisition, divestment or closure of business. Next is to establishment of new substantial businesses, significant capital investment and disposal of material asset from the existing business to a third party. Increase or reduction of the company's subsidiary. Any corporate restructuring not listed above, and the change of the name of any company within the group and the establishment of any subsidiary company. They are also responsible to make decisions regarding the allocation of resources to the segment and to evaluate its performance, and for which discrete financial information is available. Juan Arnolds was a CEO and a member of a board of directors. He has a strong leadership as a CEO of Nestle, and he is leading the company to the greater performance in the future.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad IQBAL bin MAHMUD and I am from GAC Tutup Proji. For today, I will explain about 10% threshold test for the segmental report. For the Nestle Syndrome Berhad, it will test the identified reportable segment by the revenue test. This is because the company basis is using the revenue test. So I will explain about the segmenting that have in the Nestle Syndrome Berhad. First, in the Nestle Syndrome Berhad, the powder and liquid beverage. Second, water, milk product and ice cream, nutrition and health science, prepared dishes and cooking dishes, confectionery and the pet care. So next I will explain about the results for the reportable segment. Okay, in this Nestle's neighborhood, after we discuss about it, the reportable segment is powder and liquid beverage, milk products in number high, milk product and ice cream, nutrition and health science, prepared dishes and the cooking eggs and the pet care. But the non-reportable segment is water and confectionery. The calculation for the how we could find which is the reportable segment and non-reportable segment is the external revenue is divided by using the total of the revenue for each segment. So if the result is over than 10%, we call it as a reportable segment. But if the result is less than 10%, we call as a non-reportable segment. Thank you. Next, I will explain about the 75 threshold test. Okay, for the 75 threshold test, it is only discuss if the reportable segment meet the 10% threshold test. Okay, for the formula for the 75% test, the external revenue of the reportable segment will divide the total external revenue and times the 100%. So after we calculate the total for the calculation is we can get the 86.73%. So what I can say is the result is the entity met the 75% rules, which is the result of 75% threshold test is 86.73% and more than 70%, which is the rule is must over than 75%. Thank you. Okay, as the question requests, we must prepare the new segmental report. So for the question, I already prepared the new segmental report. So what I can say for the new segmental report is the powder and liquid beverage, milk product and ice cream, nutrition and health science, prepare dishes and cooking dishes. Pet care is the reportable segment, and the others is the non-reportable segment, which is water and confectionery. So the total revenue is as the stated below, and then we can get the profit for the company. So it can see the company have a profit for this and the time of the prepaid year. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Yasmin. I will continue this presentation with advantages of segment reporting. There are three advantages of a segment reporting. The first one is better understanding of the performance in a company. Second is better assess the risk and return of the company. The investor will invest in a company, but a company will made of a different segment. These segment information are very useful in making a better analysis the risk and return characteristic investment. The last one is the future plan of a company will be well known in an investor. This is because segment reporting provided additional information to investor and outsider. Next, I will move to the disadvantages of segment reporting. There are two disadvantages of segment reporting. The first one is misunderstanding is likely to be found in investor about segment information. The investment that made by an investor and creditor is made in a company, but not in individual segment. So, the investor require information for the company as a whole to make a proper decision. The last one is false report will affect in a company's reputation. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is AIDA and I will be presenting to you basis of preparation of interim report. There are two basic of preparation for the interim report based on MFRS 134 interim financial reporting. The first one is the integral view, which is the interim period is considered to be an integral part of the annual accounting period. Second one is the discrete view. For this basic, each interim period is considered to be a discrete reporting period and as such is not associated with the expenses that may arise during other interim periods of the reporting year.
Next is types of interim report that have been prepared by Nestle Berhad. Nestle Berhad prepared quarterly basis for the entire report. This is incurred 4 statements. First, condensed statement of financial position. Second, a condensed statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income. Third, a condensed statement of change in equity. And fourth, a condensed statement of cash flow.
Next, current and comparative method. Period for current and comparative of each statement. There is 4 statements that I will present to you. The first statement is statement of profit and loss for the financial period ended 30 September 2022. Current interim report start with 1st July 2022 to 30 September 2022, while comparative interim report start with 1st July 2021 to 30 September 2021. The second statement is statement of financial position as at 30 September 2022. For current interim report, it start with 1st January 2022 to 30 September 2022, while comparative interim report start with 1st January 2021 to 30 September 2021. The third statement is statement of changes in equity for the financial period ended 30 September 2022. For current interim report, it start with 1st January 2022 to 30 September 2022, while comparative interim report is 1st January 2021 to 30 September 2021. And for the last statement is cash flow statements for the period ended 30 September 2022. For the current interim report, it starts from 1st January 2022 to 30 September 2022, while comparative interim report starts 1st January 2021 to 30 September 2021.
Next, I will be presenting about accounting policies that have been used in preparing the interim report. There are two accounting policies that Nestle Berhad used in interim report. Firstly is provision. Provision comprises liabilities of a certain timing, amount that arise from restructuring plans, environmental, logistics, and other risks. Provisions are recognized and when a legal or constitutive obligation stemming from a past event exists and when the future cash outflows can be reliably estimated. Provisions are measured at the present value of the expenditure unless the impact of discounting is immaterial. The second one is research and development. Internal research costs are charged to the income statement in the year in which they are incurred. Development costs are only recognized as asset on the balance sheet if all the recognition criteria are set by FAR570. Development costs are generally charged to the income statement in the year in which they are incurred due to uncertainties inherent in the development of the new product because of the expected future economic benefit cannot be reliably determined as long as the product has not reached the marketplace and not reliable evidence that positive future cash flow would be obtained. Next is types of interim report that have been prepared by Nestle Berhad. Nestle Berhad prepared quarterly basis for the entire report. This is incurred 4 statements. First, condensed statement of financial position. Second, a condensed statement of profit or loss and other comprehensive income. Third, a condensed statement of change in equity. And fourth, a condensed statement of cash flow.
There are some adjustments that need to be done on the statement of financial position. For the first adjustment, on 1 August 2022, the company issued 5 million units of new ordinary share for 1 ringgit per share, amounting to 5 million ringgit, in order to increase their financial. Thus, we need to add 5 million ringgit to the share capital from 267,500,000 to 272,500,000. For the next adjustment, Nestle sold one of the old machine which cost them 360 million that has been used for 7 years for 125 million. The machine is being depreciated 10% annually over the cost of 10 years of its useful life. The automatic depreciation is 252 million. Thus, we need to deduct 360 million from the non-current asset PPE from 1,573,065,000 to 1,213,065,000. In addition to that, we need to add 125 million to the current asset, cash bank and balance, from 17,117,000 to 142,117,000.